Turkey appears closer than ever to reversing one of its most controversial defense decisions of the past decade. After years of strained ties with Washington over the Russian-made S-400 system, Ankara is now signaling a major course correction, one that could bring it back into the fold of the world's most advanced fighter jet program, the F-35. A top U.S. official has now hinted that a breakthrough may be just 4 to 6 months away, potentially reshaping the strategic air power dynamics of the entire region. Speaking at a conference in Abu Dhabi, U.S. Ambassador to Turkey Tom Barak revealed that Ankara is moving toward eliminating its Russian S-400 air defense system. Barak said Turkey has resolved the system's internal operational issues, but emphasized that its presence itself remains a major obstacle in Washington's eyes. He expressed confidence that the long-standing dispute could be resolved within 4 to 6 months, marking the clearest indication yet that Ankara may be preparing to fully remove the S-400 from its inventory. Turkey purchased the S-400 from Russia in 2017 under a $2.5 billion deal, with deliveries completed in 2019. The U.S. had repeatedly warned Ankara that the advanced Russian radar system was incompatible with NATO networks, especially the sensitive stealth architecture of the F-35. When Turkey proceeded with the acquisition, it was expelled from the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter program in 2019. Turkish defense firms were hit with COTSA sanctions. The U.S. blocked Ankara from receiving 100 F-35 jets, despite Turkey having already paid $1.4 billion. Washington argued that the S-400 powerful radar could compromise the F-35 stealth signature, while Ankara insisted the system would not be integrated with NATO infrastructure. A complete removal, either deactivation or return, of the Russian system is a non-negotiable condition for Turkey to rejoin the F-35 program. If Ankara proceeds, it would regain access to fifth-generation F-35 fighters, restore defense industrial cooperation with the U.S., rebalance regional air superiority in Turkey's favor. However, the mechanism for removing or transferring the S-400 has not yet been publicly disclosed. Despite being very different platforms, both the S-400 and F-35 have recently proven their combat value. S-400 Air Defense System. Role: defensive shield, denies enemy air superiority. Strength: long-range detection and interception. Recent performance: demonstrated high accuracy in India during Pakistan's May 2025 drone and missile barrage. F-35 Stealth Fighter. Role: offensive spearhead for deep strike missions. Strength: stealth, sensor fusion, SEAD or dead capability. Recent performance: used by Israel in deep strikes inside Iran, escorted B-2 bombers in Operation Midnight Hammer. Turkey interest in the S-400 has eroded for several reasons. Zero NATO integration. The system will never be connected to the NATO air defense network. Aging missiles. The interceptor shelf life has declined, reducing combat readiness. Storage and maintenance risks. The inactive S-400 reportedly stored at a secret location require Russian servicing, an action that could trigger more U.S. sanctions. Shift toward indigenous systems. Turkey is prioritizing homegrown defense technologies, making S-400 integration impractical. Blocked F-35 participation. Remaining loyal to the S-400 means permanently losing access to the F-35. If Turkey re-enters the F-35 ecosystem, it would dramatically reshape the regional balance of air power. Greece, Israel, and multiple Gulf states already field or are acquiring the jet, and Turkey's inclusion would further intensify the region's air power race. Meanwhile, countries like Switzerland are reassessing their own F-35 orders, potentially opening new procurement pathways. Turkey's willingness to abandon the S-400 marks a pivotal turning point in its defense posture. If Ankara proceeds, the next few months could witness the end of a major U.S.-Turkey diplomatic rift, the revival of Turkey's F-35 ambitions, a reconfiguration of strategic balances across Europe and the Middle East. The world now watches as Turkey decides whether to trade Russia's S-400 for America's most advanced stealth fighter, potentially rewriting its defense future. Thanks for watching. Please share your thoughts about S-400 in the comments section.